There's a lot of interesting personalities in prison. I remember this girl named Red, and she did not care. She had gold teeth. She was a DJ in the free world, and she just simply did not care what anybody thought. You know, that quality, when it's turned and harnessed for good, can be explosive, because I have a really good friend out here that has that kind of mentality, and he's in recovery, and he's done a lot of his life in prison, but he just goes for it like 100%. He's all in. And I think the hard part is just shifting those skills, those things, because there's so many people in prison that are smart, hardworking, hustle, like they've got all the tools. It's just finding a path that is legal, which can be so challenging, right? Like if your parents were involved in criminal activity and you've kind of grown up in it. I remember a girl in prison telling me, when I get out, I'm going to get me a Mercedes. She was like 21 years old. And I said, a Mercedes? Like, I'm thinking, when I get out, I'll be lucky to have a Pinto. Whatever car I get, I'll just be lucky to have. And she's like, oh yeah, like I've already had a Mercedes and a BMW and a Lamborghini. And I'm looking at her going, oh my goodness, because that fast, easy money that never stays with illegal stuff is addictive. And I remember talking to one of the officers there who worked two jobs. Like he's working at the prison and he had a side job working at a service station. And he said, the biggest problem with people that come to prison is they want easy money, and it just doesn't come that easy. And I think that there's some truth to that. Like if you're willing, when you get out of prison, if you're willing to take whatever job comes and just put your all into it, because I took a job for 13 bucks an hour and I worked hard at it, and then they saw my value and I was able to move my way up. But there's a process in life that's legal and one that isn't legal. And that's one of the things I noticed about my friends in prison. A lot of them, though, have been willing to get out and do the work. And that's something you have to look at. Is my addiction to hustle a problem for me?